This video is brought to you by Crunchyroll. Check out Crunchyroll to watch some of the anime featured in this video and support the creators in Japan.
You love blood and guts and pee in your pants? Well, you'll love these too.
If we don't stop Lucy, the blood of mankind is on our hands.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime for horror fans. For this list, we'll be looking at anime that fit the genre or display elements of horror. So, if you're a gore hound but not yet an anime fan, you might want to check out these titles. Oh, and be aware that there may be some mature content ahead. Number 10, Paranoia Agent. Who knew a golden baseball bat and a pair of rollerblades could cause so much chaos? Throughout the city of Musashino, an enigmatic assailant going by the title of Little Slugger has managed to cause mass hysteria due to their unrelenting attacks. The only thing more terrifying than the bludgeonings is the suspicion that starts to arise among the residents of the town. As the mistrust reaches a fever pitch, the heightened trauma will keep you wholeheartedly invested until either Little Slugger or the town strikes itself out. Number 9, Hellsing Ultimate. Vampires. Sometimes they're awesome, and other times they just suck. How does this particular incarnation stand out? Well, our lead vampire is a gun-wielding, sadistic killing machine in service to an ancient order of English monster hunters who take on fanatical Catholics and Nazi vampires. So we'd say it stacks up pretty damn well.
Lock the door.
The bloodshed, taboo themes, and sheer carnage that comes from the character of Alucard is so immense that it's nearly impossible not to ride the highs of his killing sprees.
Yes, excellent. I haven't had this much fun in ages. What did you say your name was?
Number 8, Corpse Party, Tortured Souls. Based on the hit Japanese survival horror video game, we follow a group of students who end up transported to a school plagued by violent spirits. Not only must they unravel the mystery of Heavenly Host Elementary in order to escape, but they also have to go up against the murderously psychotic Sachiko. Needless to say that some of these poor souls end up biting the dust, and some of their deaths are particularly brutal, as if high school wasn't tough enough already. Number 7, Shiki. Vampires are at it again, this time striking fear into a small town as the inhabitants slowly fall prey to their hunger, and in doing so, start a vicious cycle of death. Blending together nightmarish imagery while dancing around with the increasingly fractured psyche of its characters, this series balances the emotional conflict of both the Shiki and the humans alike. As the blood keeps on flowing, you'll soon find yourself questioning who the real monsters are.
Whatever it is, I'm not gonna let it kill my village.
Number 6, When They Cry. Pushing just ahead of its sister series, Umineko, is this time-twisting murder fest.
What have I done to make you lie to me?
It's the truth.
No, it's not!
Just as Keiichi gets used to his new home, he soon discovers its gruesome history, all of which relate to the village's annual festival. Throw in the fact that his new group of friends are holding on to some dark secrets of their own, and you guessed it, the blood starts flowing.
This type of torture is very simple. It just involves me hammering 15 nails on both of your hands at each and every joint.
The hook of this series, however, revolves around its resetting timelines, where not only do we get better insight into each character and the history surrounding the murders, but also gives us an excuse for even more death and torture. Yay! Number 5, Terra Formars.
なんでだ。まだ火星ついてねえだろうがよ。
Do you hate cockroaches? Well, prepare yourself because these ones come equipped with a humanoid body, immense strength, creepy smiles, and the desire to purge every human they come across. best suited for fans who enjoy their horror series with a splash of mind-blowing action. This show follows a group of humans who arrive on Mars in order to take the red planet back from the roaches. Genetically enhanced with the abilities of other insects, there is nothing more cathartic than seeing these giant bugs get the crap kicked out of them. Or vice versa. Number 4, Monster. 2 words, Johann Liebert. For all the unnatural beings that anime can throw at us, the most unsettling will always be humans.
I'm Johann Liebert. I study in the School of Law.
After choosing to save the life of a patient over that of the town's mayor, the once highly regarded surgeon Kenzo Tenma has his world shattered as he comes to realize he has unleashed the suave, psychotic killer Johann upon the world.
Is something the matter, Dr. Tenma?
As Johann's antics get more and more horrific, Tenma, and by extension we the audience, are forced to confront the worst that humanity has to offer. Number 3, Tokyo Ghoul. In a world where cannibalistic creatures known as ghouls exist alongside humans, Ken Kaneki finds himself thrown against the worst of both species after a surgical implant turns him into a half-ghoul. Aside from wrestling with cravings for human flesh and his own dwindling sanity, he soon comes across the fanatical ghoul terrorists, Aogiri Tree, and the human police force of the CCG. Complete with torture, awesome fights, and even some poetry, Tokyo Ghoul stands tall as one of the most interesting horror anime. Number 2, Another. Plagued by the death of a student 26 years ago, there are definitely some skeletons hidden in the closet of Yomiyama North Middle School. Skeletons that young transfer student Koichi is determined to find.
Is something wrong? No, ma'am. Nothing.
As he tries to unravel the mystery and grows closer to the equally suspicious Mei, things quickly descend into chaos.
The school is a place that is very close to death.
Students drop like flies, often with rather bloody results. Whether you're intrigued by the thriller aspects of the narrative, love a good murder mystery, or just find some of the creative kills to be actually kind of funny, this one just might be for you. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Parasyte. What happens when you take body snatchers and give them the ability to mutate their human hosts into razor-sharp instruments of death? A whole lot of people get killed. Duh. When parasitic creatures invade the Earth, they start taking over the bodies of any inhabitants they come across, able to turn their appendages into various weapons. Luckily for our hero Shinichi, his personal parasite wasn't able to take full control, and instead becomes a separate entity locked in his hand. Forced to work together in a bid to survive, the two end up clashing with adversaries, treating us to some stellar fights, genuine scares, and the unnerving truth that literally anyone in Shinichi's life could potentially be a parasite. Do you agree with our list? What do you think is the best anime for horror fans? With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Please be quiet.
This video is brought to you by Crunchyroll. As a WatchMojo fan, you can try out Crunchyroll Premium for free for 30 days and enjoy lots of anime seen in this video ad-free while also supporting the creators in Japan. New episodes are available up to 1 hour after they air in Japan via simulcast, and all episodes are professionally subtitled.